Tip of the day. I ran into this guy in the library. He was looking up, quantifying in the books which is the best insurance for him to use. He trying to learn by himself. When I ran into him, he was seeing the book, and I asked him a different question. If anybody has told him basically of any education about the life insurance, if anybody sat with a one-on-one, he said no. That's why he was in the library looking up AI insurance on his own. Okay, I said let's sit down and I'll explain a little bit. You can ask questions and I will give you the answers. So make his process a little easier for you. He said, all right, he agreed. So we sat down and went over the basic ones. I asked him basically, what do you know about life insurance? He said he knew you can pay monthly things and it's for a death benefit value. I said, good. But you also can pay annually for it too. You don't have to pay monthly. And it's a little bit cheaper than monthly because the company doesn't have to charge the cards each time or withdraw the money. It saves them that amount of energy and process, so it's a little bit cheaper. So he understood. He can get that's easier. But I asked him, what else do you know? He said he knows that some have barriers. He said he wasn't quite sure about insurance, what there was. But that's what he was trying to figure out, how you can qualify. He knew that there is a whole life and term insurance you can get, which are permanent insurance, but he didn't know much about it or anything else. I said, okay. I said, done. I said, yes, there are some insurance which has barriers and some that don't. And those barriers are your lifestyle and your health. Mostly all of the insurances do cover that, but at the present time, what they are. But most of them don't cover your history, your family heritage, what they were living, what the death benefit part was. They want mostly at the present time immediate family, not your very past history. Meaning your five parents, yourself, your brothers and siblings. That part to get your insurances, what their history is. Then you will get either permanent insurance or term insurance. But what the cash value ones are the basically whole life or universal life. They all have the cash value, but you can use while you're living for yourself and has a death benefit later on in case something does happen to you for your family. He said, okay. But I said, some of the ones that which have the bigger ones, which have a more restrictive ones, is like critical insurance, which you should get, but is beneficial for you. He's wondering why. Because it's for the living. Think this way. If you end up with cancer or COVID, or even get a heart attack, you don't pass away. You're still alive, but you're going to be suffering. You could be suffering for at least a year, 2 years. How are you going to get better? Who's going to pay for all the costs? You can't go to work. How are you going to make payments for rent and everything? And he's like then he said he didn't know. Well, I told him, simple thing is getting the critical insurance. It covers you in case of the illnesses. It gives you a lump sum money which you can use wherever you like and pay for yourself to get better. That being said, you don't have to use your savings at all. You still have your savings, plus you have this money. You can use it as you want. I say, isn't that a benefit that most people do need? It's the same thing. You can pay that on monthly or annually also. Like the other permanent insurance also, which you can use pay monthly or annually.